Hello folks, how are we? It's been a while since I've done a video, but I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. Basically what it is I'm at the end of the line when it comes to my faith in humanity. And I do want to help. I really do want to help. But I'm not here to do all the work for you. I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be like other YouTubers. I don't know how to use video editing software. I can't do it. I'm not interested in it. I don't need it. Therefore, I'm not doing it. So, I will not be able to do screen transitions and the notes and all that sort of stuff. What I'm going to ask people to do, if you don't mind, is 1. Do not believe what I'm telling you to be completely factual because of step 2. You are going to have to go and do your own studies. But, like I said, I'm here to help and I'll direct you in the right direction, and it's up to you then to decide to go on and do a wee bit more further study and actually prove that what I'm talking about is true. Sound fair? I think it does. So let's continue. What you will need is a pen and a notepad. Okay? So, where are we going to begin? I'm going to start off with a little thing called control. And how you are under control. I'm under control. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not making myself out to be anything special. I'm the exact same as you. I just so happen to enjoy reading and daydreaming. And therefore, apparently, I know a lot more stuff. That means nothing to me again. Anyway, so, step 1. I'm going to teach you guys all about how you are under control. You don't control your own lives. And how, if you so please, that you can take control of your own life. So, the first thing I would like you guys to do is to write down 2 words. Social contract. Now, I already know about this stuff because I've been researching the law and been a conspiracy theorist for at least 17, 18 years, about that. So I know what I'm talking about, okay? Don't take my word for it, check it out yourself. Now, I've gone against something that I would usually do, but for the purposes of this video, and probably for the purposes of other videos, I'm going to have to keep breaking this rule, but it's something that I feel is necessary. And what it is using Wikipedia for my sources. I don't trust Wikipedia. Anybody can edit it, and you can't prove that any of the information is factual, but it does contain some very valid information. Okay? So Wikipedia, social contract. That's the page you will get up. Just so that you know you're on the right page, that's the picture. Now what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and we're going to start here. Okay? In moral and political philosophy, the social contract is a theory or model that originated during the Age of Enlightenment and usually concerns the legitimacy of the authority of the state over the individual. Right. So we've had 3 lines, okay? And essentially what that is it concerns the legitimacy of the authority of the state over the individual. In other words, the state, country, or territory that you live in has control over you based on social contract theory. Social contract arguments typically posit that individuals have consented, either explicitly or tacitly. In other words, you've either confirmed your consent by vocalizing it or signing something, or you've tacitly, through acquiescence, not opened your mouth and denied the fact that you are under control, and therefore, through your silence, have agreed to it. To surrender some of their freedoms and submit to the authority of the ruler or to the decision of the majority in exchange for protection of their remaining rights or maintenance of the social order. Now that's a very important wee sentence there, right? So they surrender some of their freedoms, I think it's nearly all of them, in exchange for protection of their remaining rights or maintenance of the social order. I don't think that's quite the case, do you? The relation between natural and legal rights is often the topic of social contract theory. The term takes its name from the social contract, French du contrat social au principal du droit politique, a 1762 book by Jean-Jacques Rousseau that discussed this concept. Although the antecedents of social contract theory are found in antiquity, in Greek and Stoic philosophy, and Roman and canon law, the heyday of the social contract was the mid-17th to early 19th centuries, when it emerged as the leading doctrine of political legitimacy. I don't need to continue on from that. What I would recommend for people to get this into your heads is, if you can remember being at school, if you read something and you write it down, you have a better chance of being able to remember that fact better than you have of reading it, then reading it again, then reading it again, then reading it again. If you physically take the act of writing it down, which is why I want you to get your pens and notepads. I don't care if you can write or not. Try. Do your best. And it'll sink into your head a lot quicker, right? So, next step. The social contract. What way does the social contract work? Well, it's a thing called social control, right? Social control is necessary for maintaining order in the society. Okay? So, you live in a society. If you don't, you live on your own in a tent in the woods. Okay? It is necessary for every society or group to maintain its social order, and this is possible only when its members behave in accordance with that social order. An important objective of social control is to maintain the old order. Okay? Now, there are laws, regulations, and whatever else in force, and that's called formal control, right? Now, people say that formal control is a better form of control than informal control, but I don't think that, and I'll explain why. Okay? Now, the social contract and social control is to maintain the old order, right? The old order. We need to move on from that. I'm not going to say, right, I am going to say, right, this is going to sound funny, but we need to move into a new world. Not a new world order, that's not going to work. It needs to be decentralized, and communities within towns, cities, and so on. Communities themselves should be the ones that maintain the order within that community. Okay, the way that it used to be, not the way that it is now. And I'm also 33 years of age right now. Okay, so if I talk about my age, don't assume or presume, that I am one of them Freemasonic people, because I'm not. It just so happens I was born in 1986, and in 2020 I'm 33 years of age. Okay. So how is social control and social contracts kept? I'm going to read out something. Now, I know the experiment didn't happen because we can't find proof of the experiment happening, so therefore, bullshit. But this is very, very, very valid. Very, very, very valid on how the mentality of people is, and how people control each other. An informal control rather than formal. Formal's writing laws, making rules, blah blah blah, and then putting them in force. Okay? Informal control is the society keeping control of the society itself. Right? How do you do that? Type in the 4 monkeys experiment, right? Sorry, I forgot to write down social control. I hope you guys did. Social control, 4 monkeys experiment. Right, there we go. We have 3 notes. We have 3 notes so far. Not much, it's not much, okay? 3 things. So, a group of scientists place 5 monkeys in a cage in the middle, a ladder with bananas on top. Sorry, 5 monkeys, not 4. Every time a monkey went up the ladder, the scientists soaked the rest of the monkeys with cold water. After a while, every time a monkey went up the ladder, the others beat the one up with the ladder. On the ladder, sorry. After some time, no monkey dared to go up the ladder regardless of the temptation. Scientists then decided to substitute one of the monkeys. The first thing this new monkey did was to go up the ladder. Immediately, the other monkeys beat him up. After several beatings, the new member learned not to climb the ladder, even though he never knew why. The second monkey was substituted and the same occurred. The first monkey participated on the beating for the second monkey. The third monkey was changed and the same was repeated. The fourth was substituted and the beating was repeated, and finally the fifth monkey was replaced. So now it's 5 monkeys. Right. What was left was a group of 5 monkeys that, even though never received a cold shower, continued to beat up any monkey who attempted to climb the ladder. If it was possible to ask the monkeys why they would beat up all those who attempted to go up the ladder, I bet you the answer would be, I don't know, that's just how things are done round here. So, monkeys. That's how they maintain control, right? Because it's a simple fact that if you try to go out and convince anybody of anything conspiratorial going on, right, they will laugh at you. Everybody knows that, right? They will laugh at you because if you try to tell them, for example, you have a right to drive your car with no license, no tax, no MOT, no insurance, right? And they will tell you, everybody knows you need a driving license, tax, MOT and insurance. You actually don't, okay? But I'll explain that in a different video. But how we haven't been able to show that this stuff is true is because the rest of you guys are the monkeys. We're the new monkeys, right? We're the new monkeys. We're the ones that want the banana. You haven't been sprayed by cold water for me getting up that ladder. So how about you go away politely and let me climb the ladder? Okay, right. So there's 13 minutes. I think I'm going to leave it here, folks, because I have a wild habit of rambling on. Now don't forget, I'm here to help. I am here to help, right? My email address, for those of you that want it, I'll write it down here. .com. Right. There you go. Now that is doiremick at hotmail.com or at gmail.com. Sorry, my apologies. Gmail.com. Doiremick. DOIREMICK at gmail.com. I am here to help. If you want help, ask for it. You will get it. It's no problem. I personally, listening to other YouTubers, don't necessarily want people to give me information because chances are I have already come across it. Like I told you, I'm doing this a very long time. Being honest, I love people. One of my favourite TV shows is First Dates, and I almost cry whenever I see it going well for people, right? It's just me. I like that sort of thing, okay? But I like people as individuals, collectively as groups. Collectively as groups. Okay? So, if you want help, ask for it. If you don't want it, I'm not giving it. I'm just doing these videos. And if you like the information and you want to go on and study further, go for it. So, anyway, I have a cup of coffee to drink. As you can probably tell by my eyes, I am not long awake. So I am going to go listen to more of this beautiful music and come round to myself. And I will see you guys in the next video.